All right, we are live once again. How's it going, everybody? Oh, I'm not sharing completely. Hopefully we beat Metaphor ReFantazio today. Just have to set up the capture. I've been talking to Zern on Discord. Not a believer. Though it's... I don't know what there is to not believe. Like not believing that gunpowder works. It's just there.
I trust this will suffice.
Observable.
God smiles upon the generous.
It's like, well, you can't use gunpowder to do this. It just does this. It's like, yeah, but what if I take all that gunpowder out of bullets and then I put it all in one big pile? What happens?
A land grotesque as its people.
No.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
We can infer that we could do other things with it based on what we have observed it currently doing.
You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
How's it going, Private Tomcat?
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Who would dare?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal
Hopefully
scepter,
today's the day, man.
the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask.
I think all we gotta do is maybe walk through that door and we might finally defeat Louise. Not sure how he could stop us. We're pretty darn strong right now. Maybe I should make a video about this AI stuff. A lot of people don't seem to get it. They're like, yeah, but he's not alive. It's not really that smart. It's like, okay. It doesn't change anything. Like, I don't understand how that matters. If I write a program that makes it so that whenever someone walks by a machine, that machine crushes them, that it doesn't matter that it's not intelligent, it still crushes people. How's it going, Soren? And eventually, someone's gonna use all this computing power that we have to make one of these AI models with the express intention of war. To kill their enemy. It's gonna happen. Before that happens, there's probably gonna have someone's gonna kill with it on a smaller scale too.
Oh. You'll come again.
It is inevitable. It is unavoidable and inevitable. I'm not saying we can do anything about it because we can't. We can do nothing. Forward my journey. Go to academia.
Hey, that cat's here.
Give me this. So I don't think I can leave.
Just
Yep. I've been locked into progression. For no reason. I have no clue why. Just, the reason is none. Bad programming?
It's all well.
I'm heading out.
We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome.
Hold on there. I still don't have any clue why it won't allow any backwards progress anymore. Other than just poor design choices.
The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation.
Oh shit! We're bordering on some Castlevania dialogue here.
Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I think what she means to say is that she steals men's souls and makes them his slave. His slaves.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine.
He literally has lied.
Have you never wondered why the
Multiple
king's
times.
magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses?
Like he's lied directly in front of us to all those people multiple times.
That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created a massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but that itself was born from the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shake the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
I'm pretty sure you're describing murder. And they're like, but those who are strong enough to resist me murdering them are, you know, the good people. I was like, sure.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elton blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I detest injustice. So this means I go with him. This means nothing. I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly.
The only thing I seek to
He's
destroy
nothing like you.
Is your mama's pussy!
Should you deny me, then what?
You'd be like, what
How
the
would
fuck?
you fix this
Where'd that
country?
come from?
You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor. And all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
You are absolutely right. Bad ending achieved. That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false. He's got the right of it. Luis, it's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
Meteor? Is that you?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Quest cleared. Louise waffled on about his solipsistic ideals before disappearing into a storm of magma. He waffled on. Really? I can't just sit here and twiddle my thumbs after him. What the fuck?
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magma.
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
Hey, Cascade. Maybe.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
Oh wait, is there about to be another dungeon?
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. Bastard always loved making a spectacle of this.
Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince, my son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
The only thing you remember of this game is Hulkenberger Burger's modded ass.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
Traverse the skybound avatar.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Wait, what? Is that really necessary? Hey, how's it going, killer?
Hey! He's running that way!
What's we got? So I wonder what's gonna happen next month, man. We're less than a month now officially from the Switch 2.
Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
They kicked me out of the dungeon before I was able to do all the stuff I wanted to do, which I think I did do everything, but it doesn't matter.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature.
I'd love a burger.
I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
I thought I was beating the game today, but obviously not.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
Because I'm pretty sure we have a whole nother dungeon, not just another fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight. At the very last minute!
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must
But
be
your
stopped,
mama yielded.
even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh shit! It's Max Rank! I must defeat Luis and save the country, but first I'll have to get past the Magla storm to reach him. I should repair thoroughly and wait for our day of departure.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
I need money! Lots of it!
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Maybe Soren, I don't know.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
Humans!
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, do you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Yeah, the Batlin character starts out as a character who you're not sure about. That's probably why they made him look like that killer.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Exactly, Tiny Batman will save us.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us.
I mean, he's
Should we
technically
succeed,
sitting with you right
stand to
now.
inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
It hasn't been settled yet. Let's not be too hasty. Of course,
Yes,
of course.
of course.
I accept this responsibility.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
I don't leave loose ends.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
Louise is trying to imitate Sephiroth and make Meteor.
What's that about?
Unlock the entire map.
Let's see.
Oh, there's no more map left, guys. I've gotten the achievement to unlock it all.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 8 days remain.
8 days to Christmas, boys. It seems Barden sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. A divine elixir ×2. What the hell is that? Sounds badass. It sounds
The deadline?
divine. We have a few days until the day of the hero's dawn. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through the masses of Magla and give Louise what he deserves. Do not forget that Louise wields the royal scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight. Just means we've got to be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it.
We gotta prep.
Yeah, I don't leave loose ends. Well, that's dark as hell. After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Louise to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. The final decisive battle will be taking place on October 26th. Oh man, why not October 31st? A day before the day of the hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Louise will require substantial strength and power. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare your party. 7 days left, huh? It's cutting it close, but we still have some time to toughen up. If you still want to, how about heading to the Coliseum?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why do y'all keep mentioning the Coliseum? I've already beaten that shit.
It's coming up.
The day of the hero is the anniversary of the coronation of the first king. It's the perfect day for a deserved battle for the crown. Deserved battle. I have a feeling we have a lot of dialogue to read. First, let's check. Look out, I'm number 2. Number 2? But I'll be number 1. I'll be number 1 in your hearts. With dreams of the fantasy in thy heart, thou art striving to change reality. Thou art now one who walks the path of kings. Thou must display the culmination of thy power in every age. The soul of heroes accompany the true king, and with us at thy side, thine ideal shall find fruition. You've come such a long way. All that's left is to show everyone the future we believe in.
What now?
So he finished up Sniper while we were in that dungeon against the last boss, and we didn't do the thing he changed. So let's change his stroll to his next. Oh shit. He needs to be a magic knight for that?
That is...
Alright. In order to do magic knight, he has to be a level 10 mage. Boo! Let's get started, I guess. Back to Savior for you.
Let me sing you a song of healing.
We'll leave everybody else on what they're on. Except for main character. Nah, we'll leave him on this too. Once we get to the dungeon, we'll decide what to do. Let's take a look at our XP items. Quite a few. Holy hell. We have 59 of the 3,000 experience items. That's ridiculous. Mister, this is going to be your last fight, right? Miss Fabian said so. Please do your best. I'm sure Papa is in the sky watching over you, and I'm cheering for you too.
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
Why is there an Ishikiya in a tavern like this, you ask? Simply because... Oh, okay.
Want in on...
Yeah. His dialogue is not updated.
So...
All that remains is to settle this with Louise in the day of the hero. Use what time you've left to you, and we might leave with no regrets.
Yeah.
There are those who have faith, whose faith still lies with the prince. So stand tall and give Louise what he has always deserved.
Yeah. You.
Even if those worlds turn against you, Maria and I still believe in you. After you win, please come back to us safe and sound.
Yeah. Don't push yourself too much.
We not to do now until the day of the final battle. Maria and I will be praying for your safety until the very end.
You. My word.
You're the one who's going to be doing the fighting, but you'd never know by the looking at the customers. They grow more and more restless as the final battle nears.
My word. My word. You. Yeah. Don't push yourself too much. Yeah. My word.
Alright, we finally read all her dialogue. I don't know why it doesn't just do it properly, why it repeats things in random orders. Feels like a programming mistake or something. Hulkenberger stayed in this guest room one time, and from then on, forevermore, we are banned from that room because Hulkenberger stayed in it. Like, well, she stayed in there, man. We can't go in there. Like, what the fuck? Did she leave behind some kind of radioactive stank or something?
Please help as much as you can.
This is all right.
Hello.
You sound like a damn fool, you know that.
Now, where was I?
It is time to pet the kitty. I petteth thee. Do you have anything new to say?
Do make yourselves comfortable. That's...
In this moment, the world hangs on a precipice of great change, doesn't it? I know not if for the better or worse. Whatever the truth, the hearts of the people are fighting to transform the world. Perhaps they have lost themselves in their anxiety and seek to snuff out any threat. Perhaps they now face their anxieties and seek happiness for all in spite of them. Either way, I hope to see a new utopia realized. Only you can decide the principles that define it.
I can depend only on
I
you.
pledge to help you in any way I can. Above all, I sincerely hope for your safety from the bottom of my heart.
Why, that's... I can depend... Why, that's... I can... Why...
Okay, so he's definitely... That's all he's got to say. I have crafted every single summon, and none of them are Nico Shogun. I shall never forgive you, video game. But I will pet the kitty game. What happens if I click on the book now?
What's this?
That is... all right.
Nope. Still don't have access to it.
Oh.
Probably
You'll
a
come
post-game book then. I thought there was a small chance there'd be one more dungeon after fighting Louise. I did not think that he was gonna run like a bitch again. Bro, how many times are they gonna make him run like a bitch?
Sam?
Louise is waiting for us up there. Suppose if there's one thing you can count on the man for, he's never run from a fight. He literally has run from every fucking fight we've ever fought him in. Like, Louise is not Sephiroth. They're trying to set him up like some big bad dude. The problem is I've already kicked his ass like 3 times. And there were multiple other opportunities I had to kick his ass, but instead he ran like a bitch. Like, I got zero like build up for Louise in like an actual badass way.
Hello there.
It's more like he's a misbehaving like piece of shit that just keeps running away.
I say that is enough. Luis is the only one left.
Okay?
What is it?
Luis is the only one left, isn't he? I say that is enough.
Oh God. Are you having a laugh?
Okay? And what is it you want? Do something.
Damn, that had all those things it could turn into? Damn, that turned into something. Electric attack, wind attack, fire attack. Huh. Oh, what's that divine thing I got? That's it. Fully restores one ally's HP.
I'm asking you.
Wait, is the chicken gone?
All right then. Where to? Humans.
This might take less time than I thought. I assumed everyone's dialogue would be reset since we released everyone's stuff that they were going through.
Welcome.
And our head's all giant again. But it looks like nobody's dialogue almost is updated.
Oh there.
Can we talk?
Sure, I'll buy it. Clicking off of it. Okay, their dialogue is back because my character's face is up there. It's like facing the wrong direction, but it's up there.
Listen up!
He never abandoned people in need, and he doesn't shy away from people in the country's underbelly either. The prince that I know has always been that way. You're still here, eh? I've had just about enough of you. Not another peep from that irritating voice of yours, you hear? Maybe you need to be roughed up a bit to get it through your thick skull. You obviously like to run that tongue of yours. I'll rip it out along with your heart. I prefer if you can spare me the pain. Thanks. Sorry, but in times like these, I don't think it's possible for me to keep my mouth shut. This bastard. Don't touch him. If you're gonna hurt someone, hurt me instead. I also support the prince like Batlin. I'm tired of being scared and staying silent. Me as well. Louise isn't king yet. Trying to solve things with violence is nothing but a coward's move. The people are giving me their support little by little. I actually didn't click on them. I clicked on him.
Hey,
But okay, game.
isn't that all right? Right. Yep.
Hello there.
I believe that you are His Highness, so allow me to ask frankly. Is it possible to stop this chaos? Definitely. I have no choice but to believe in your words. If not, our defeat is as good as decided. I'm taking a gamble on you, but there's no better option right now. I'm tired of Louis treating this country like he's already ruling it. Let's fight and win this conflict together, Your Highness.
It's quite...
I'm out of ideas. Is this it? I guess it's over. You there?
Can we talk?
Well, I guess that's the end of it. I guess it's over. That's enough out of you, yeah?
Uh-huh. There are no bounties. I have done them all. I'm surprised there's no like dialogue of him saying that, you know, all's well. I've cleared every bounty there could that there has ever been in the board. It's all done. There are no more enemies that remain that have bounties on them at least.
Please help as much as you can.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Will you fight for Count Louis? Oi there!
Now then.
We can't do anything but wait for the final battle to take place on the day of the hero. I'm sure you must be tense. How about some meditation?
All right.
Significantly increases strike attack damage. Interesting. Is this the one, Soren, that you wanted? I don't remember. Increases strike attack strength.
Ah, I get it.
Significantly increases wind attack strength. What? Electric attack strength. Fire attack strength. I'm running out of blaze water. Or blessed water. I farmed up as much as I could and I'm already almost out. I can only make 2 more things. Why can't I wear this on anybody? Brawler, only the brawler. Ah, I see. Well, I'm not gonna bother making that then. That saves that. So then it would just be these last 2 things here. The abacus and the staff here. Why can't I just buy this stupid blessed stuff? Why do I have to go into dungeons and get blessed water? Why doesn't the church bless me some damn water? I got plenty of money to pay for it.
How about a divination?
Let's see. Here's that.
So I can still go back to the Skybound avatar. There's the world map. I might spend one of the days returning to that dungeon and double checking it since it locked me into regression at some point. Which is very stupid for no fucking reason.
A monster
Like,
for a king.
Okay.
Welcome.
I wonder if I look at the scepter now, will it say something? Nope, you can't look at it anymore. This is like a imitation version of the royal scepter. Used to be able to get dialogue when looking at it.
I'm counting on you. I say that is enough. Please help. That's it. Just... a minute. What in the... Well...
We got a mother of all storms of
That's a shite, this has.
When will it be the time? Is God still going to show up? Strange. I haven't gotten word from the others. I shouldn't fear the most. I'm tired of this shite pit world. Someone take me from this place.
We got a mother of all storms of brewing. You little bastard, you. You little bastard, you.
I'm out of ideas.
Thelma and Louise. What if I named the main character Thelma? That would have been funny.
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Hey! I'm out of ideas. Hey! I'm out of ideas.
The dialogue really isn't updated that much. I mean, I guess I could try the second one because there's supposedly a change, but I don't think there has been. No one's dialogue has been updated.
I'm out of ideas. Hey! I'm out of ideas. Hey!
Yeah, the dialogue hasn't been updated.
Hey! I'm out of ideas.
All right.
All right, next town.
Let's go.
Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, even this town's dialogue hasn't been updated. Weird.
Are you having a... Right?
That's so strange. You would think they would have updated the world's dialogue since a lot of stuff changed. A lot of their anxieties were lifted and whatnot. Not completely, but a lot. We changed a whole bunch.
Hello,
One last check for the bug. Nothing.
What you want to know? Hey. Now what am I to do?
All right.
Hey.
We must await the day of our battle. We must await the day of our battle. Do what you must now so that we can approach it without regret. The only thing left to do is to talk to the very few amount of people who've updated their dialogue, which is pretty much just my party members. But I'm also going to check the stores.
Take a look.
There could have been a new quest that popped up or something. I doubt it. A new quest could have popped up. New dialogue somewhere.
Right.
A new vendor item somewhere. So we're doing one last run through the place.
Isn't this nice?
We ought to leave in him.
Excuse me?
Can we talk?
Dude, selling grasshoppers. The chicken still remains. Looks like a chicken wearing a tie, by the way, that's flailing out. Look at it on the left side of the screen. See it? See the chicken wearing a tie?
Whatever you can do.
It's like, no, that's a feather. No, it's a tie. I tell you, it's a tie.
I'm chuffed. You.
Isn't that let's? Yep.
Big head. Look at his big head and his dead eyes.
Welcome.
Big head. Dead eyes.
Hey.
Having a single strong leader in power may have its benefits, but so does having many people talk and come to a decision together. Each system has its trade-offs.
So then.
I want to take responsibility for the people and make decisions based on what they have to say. I think that's best, really.
Don't you worry.
The townspeople are all very anxious given the situation, but ye know we still support each other, and that spares us any mayhem. People aren't as foolish or weak as Louise thinks. You tell him that the next time you see him in the flesh, alright? I will tell him nothing other than to die. Nah, I'm sure he'll try to redeem himself in some way in the end. These damn anime video games always do that. Like, just as we're about to strike him down, he's gonna have some tragic flashback to his something in his childhood, and it'll start crying and shit.
Okay.
May God keep your child.
Okay.
What'll it be? What is it?
We're almost at 2 towns down.
Hey.
One last shop.
That damn Luis.
Hey.
What'll it be? What are you on about? What are you on about?
Next town.
Where to?
Let's go.
Hello. Indeed.
Until recently, I was a follower of Louise. I wanted a country where people could be free. I believed he was the only one capable of realizing the dream, but I blinded myself to the truth and became complacent. For now, I choose to place my trust in you. You've got Lena and Goddard to thank for that. Well, there we go. One person's dialogue was updated due to the events of freeing people from the crystals.
Maybe we're doing.
I'm chuffed.
Ooh.
I can hardly think on it. Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Damn.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
I'm off.
Just can't believe
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
The hell's going on back here?
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
Rather good, innit?
Just can't believe it. That's the way.
Please.
All right. Let's just keep progressing.
I can hardly think on it.
So far, there's nothing, but it'll be nice to have the
Welcome.
being sure.
Welcome.
My brain will pull up word I want to use, so just I'm gonna say being sure.
That would be most helpful.
Hey!
Ah, you've come. Sure thing.
Oh dear.
What you want?
Well then.
Can we talk?
What do you think?
Almost finished with this town now too.
Welcome. What is it?
I have a feeling the next town will have at least one person's dialogue be updated, but I could be wrong. I am very surprised that so few people have updated dialogue.
Hey! Why are you
We've had like entire game updating dialogue for much less than the events that just took place. Maybe they just ran out of steam near the end of the game. Like, we can't write that much more dialogue for people.
Can't be.
Beg pardon?
Huh.
Welcome.
You will? Well, I guess that's the end of it.
How in the hell does Louis still have more supporters?
Isn't that... Let's... Yep.
You will?
Don't push
That's
it.
it.
Bag.
Handle that for me, will you?
Aha.
Damn it all.
Louise, I could see it.
Hello, weather like this, no telling what.
Like when it was some kind of magic or something,
If Louise wins the crown,
tricking people
what
into
will
it, I could
become of
understand a
us?
bit, but still.
Weather like this, no telling what happened.
Oh, just you wait. Oh, just you wait.
The sky. Hello,
Down to Louise.
I feel like there's a chance at a golden bug by sleeping in that inn.
Damn Louis.
This poster still here? That guy dropped out so long ago, though.
Say there.
Leave it out, mate.
Come on, sir. Get back.
Down to Louis.
Why did this happen?
See there.
I'm out of ideas. His Highness, the prince. How's it going? I'll have.
Let's.
Alright, the arena wharf is the last bit. And then we're on to the next town. Let's give this guy all the beetles.
Hey there.
I wonder if there's an achievement for finding all the golden beetles. I don't think I found a golden beetle in the previous dungeon. Doesn't mean there is one though.
All right then. All right then.
Next town.
Let's go.
Hello. Excellent. Welcome.
Alright. Looks like this town wasn't really affected either. But it won't hurt to do one search through the town. Make sure there's no new things I need to buy. Or things that I forgot, maybe.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh, it's.
What'll it be?
Oh, just you wait.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
What?
I'm under 1,000,000 monies. Oh no, whatever would I do?
We all believe in him. Hey. We haven't much time. Yes.
Actually, I heard about you being turned into a human, and I saw that it happened in the King's Rock. But don't worry, my faith in you will not waver. So yeah, he's not updating his dialogue. Anyways, Ban, we'll be on your side. And you'll fight to make... Yeah, and...
No. We all believe in him.
Don't push it, mate.
Then we're like, and then I'm like, I'll keep your sister safe, and he's like, what? No, I'll keep everybody safe. He's like, nah, just your sister, boy. Just your sister.
Hey.
What is it?
feel like I'm wasting my time, but I might as well finish it just in case. Could be some final cool quest to unlock that's a side quest of some kind of thing or something. This is the second to last town I have to explore anyways, and I'm mostly finished with this one.
What am I?
And I did find a few items I needed to buy anyways, so it wasn't a complete waste. We found like 4 or 5 people who could be talked to, and a bunch of items that I purchased in case of emergencies. So I don't need anything down there. We've already checked all that. So yep, no, nothing here either.
Can't see a single option here. Just between. Cheers. Gummy.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Right. Hello. Well, now, what are we on about?
Hey!
I thought at the very least the crowds would have updated dialogue. Like these crowds here in front of the rocks. Because there was like freaking dialogue and stuff about them being changed, their minds and hearts and stuff being changed, and it's fine. All right, last town.
Where to?
Let's go!
At least this took a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be here for a few hours talking to everybody, because I thought the whole world was gonna have updated dialogue.
That's Lord Louis for you. That damn Louis. Think of it.
If Louis stole the crown, what would...
Anyone can... I have high hopes for... I have high hope.
If Louis stole the crown, the prince has become magnificent indeed.
Oh, heavens. You little bastard.
You little bastard. A chicken.
I won't soon forget this.
You there?
Is it Louis?
Louis is the only one left. You there?
Hang on. Isn't Blitz? Yep.
Louis is the only one left, isn't he?
The prince has become magnificent.
Closer, eh?
We'll definitely have to check up on the bathwater lady. What if?
Okay.
No, she disappeared, didn't she?
What are you on about? What are you on about?
That's unfortunate. It'd be nice if they updated her. Had her raving about selling bathwater. It's like, oh, your bathwater very successful. We sell much of it. Yes, yes.
I bet.
Whether like this, no telling what.
Oh, she's there.
Louis is king.
She's not disappeared. She just doesn't have new dialogue.
Greeting. What is it?
Louis is king. I won't hear of it.
You have my support. This is the bathwater lady.
just too much.
We ought believe in him.
It will be Lord Louis.
Excuse me.
We ought believe in him. Oh, just you wait.
All right. We're about done. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the remaining 6 days left in the game. If you think about it, the game, I was pretty efficient with my use of time, and I only have 6 extra days.
That damn Luis.
We're 7, right? 7 extra days.
Think I'll forget this, do ya? Luis is king. I won't hear of it.
So it's not that hard to not get all the things in this game on your first time through.
Guess there's nothing to
I love how the roles reversed. Like the whole game, that woman was threatening to throw herself over the edge, and you had to keep talking her down, and her husband was there. But then the sky goes red. He's like, "I won't do it." She's like, "No."
What more can I do? No, money. What more can I do?
What am I gonna do for the last 7 days? 1 week. That's all I get. Free time. 1 week. I think I'm going to do the previous dungeon I just did. I'm gonna go in there and get some extra stuff.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
For one of the days. One of these days.
Oh my.
What do you want to do? Like,
one of these days.
oh yeah?
What are we looking at bun-wise?
All right.
9, 10, and 8. All right, we'll go with the last bun then. This is the cure bun that I used a few times.
Exactly.
Aww.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
All right.
Hello there.
That's it. Up here is the last app. This is a small section too. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. For some reason, when I come to this map and I come up this bit, it always reminds me of Parasite Eve. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I know I'm approaching an opera house, but it feels like it's even before I approach the opera house that it pops in my head. The red or something, the stairs. I don't know what it is, but I start thinking about Parasite Eve and thinking, man, I really like to play that game again. And thinking, man, that'd be a proper game to remake. And I don't know why they never did remake it. It fills all their woke quotas.
Close your eyes.
It stars a strong, independent woman. And there's and her partner's a black guy. You know, so it does the racial and gender quotas that they want. I don't think there's any gay characters. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Whatever will I do?
That game was like a slow pitch for them. Yeah. Easy layup. and instead they're just like, well, let's deform all these old things and turn them into fucking ugly things that people don't like anymore. Rather than just,
where to?
They can just re-release Parasite Eve as is with better graphics. It would fulfill all their little quotas, and people would love it. It would be a very successful game. Diversity, my one weakness. How did the liberals know? I mean, have you ever played or seen Parasite Eve, Cascade? It's a good game. It's one of those games where their character selection was probably based on diversity for the sake of diversity, but that didn't change the fact that they made a good game. You know, that kind of stuff happened all the time. Like, there were diversity hires for as long as I've been alive in most entertainment. But that didn't make the entertainment bad. Now it's just bad because they, like, all is sacrificed for the sake of their agenda. Yeah, Parasite Eve. I will play Parasite Eve someday, Cascade, so you'll get to see it then when I play it. I'll play a modded version of it that has like hopefully the 1080p aspect ratio, the 16:9 aspect ratio for most screens, and some smoothing on some of the polygons and stuff like that. Maybe someone's done a mod where they've updated the models or something like that to make them a bit more higher fidelity. Because that's all it would really need. Like, the gameplay was already fun. So you know how they make a big deal about like action RPGs now? They're like, oh, you know, the action RPG has a, like, you get to move around and do all that stuff, and that's like a new, like they've been doing that shit for a long time. Like a really long time. And Parasite Eve is one of those games that had been doing it well before like the PS4 started trying to credit like the new Final Fantasy games doing it or some shit. Action RPGs that are semi-turn based at the same time isn't old. So Parasite Eve's combat is pretty cool. The story is also really good too. And oh my god. Like, all right. Combat. So you get to, like, I don't want to spoil it, but you also, late game, more than late game, you get to start to get some really cool shit. You start to get access to more and more really cool shit. And like, it's more than just like, you as the game progresses, you basically get more and more magic style stuff. And it starts to get super badass where it's like, oh hell yeah, boys. It, like, there's some epic moments that transition from like story into actual gameplay. It, like, without spoilers. I just looked up Parasite Eve 1 gameplay. So if you notice, it looks a lot like Resident Evil in how you move around and stuff. So it has like the matte painting backdrops, like Resident Evil style game. But when you go into combat, instead of it being like the normal typical Resident Evil combat, You can move around and the enemies can move around and stuff like that. But when you take your turn, you have to get your attack timer up. And then you can do all these different things. Like, this is a very basic. She's doing like a quick menu thing, just choosing to shoot her gun. But there's more. Like, let's see. So this is the Chrysler building. This is near the end of the game where you do the Chrysler building, so she should have a lot more stuff. Like level 20. So as you play the game, notice that she has all these different guns. So you use guns and clubs and stuff like that in an RPG style. I like this is 16:9, so someone got a mod at the very least to do the game in 16:9. But I'm hoping someone's like updated the visuals a bit too. So you can change your weapons and what you're doing and whatnot, but you also technically have access to spells, even though it's see, here we go. You even technically have access to spells: detox, barrier, energy shot, scan, slow, haste, confuse, heal, heal 2. Even though it's a science fiction game, there's sort of magic in a science fiction-y way. All she's doing is using some basic stuff. But you start to get some pretty cool stuff. They made like a couple of sequels to the game, but none of them were that good. Oh, what the hell is this video? Hold on. Hold on, what is this?
All right.
Parasite Battle System by Junk Bazal.
I've had it up to here.
Hold up, what the fuck is this?
Take this. Yeah, I'm shooting at you now. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? What is this? What is she doing? What was that? You do have to reload, by the way, or switch weapons. Oh, energy shot.
Alakablam.
That's fucking ridiculous. They could add, see, they could add so much more stuff. Jade Cocoon. See, they know, man. That's the other game I want to play soon. One of the other games I want to play too is Jade Cocoon. Alakablam. If I do replay Parasite Eve, I might try to play the other Parasite Eve games, because I never managed to finish them. Like, I just didn't care. They could definitely spruce up the game a bit. They make it look graphically better and all that stuff. And if they wanted to add things to the gameplay, all they should add is like more options. It's a pretty simple game if you break it down, because like you only have one playable character really. It's like a turn-based RPG with but you only have one character.
All right. Where to?
It's more about the story, right? But it's still fun enough. So it's like, imagine going through a Resident Evil style game, but instead of one map, there's like a host of maps. And you're like a detective and you're trying to figure out what's going on. You and your partner work together here and there as well. And at the same time as that's going on, you're like awakening to your powers and becoming more powerful while understanding what those powers are and understanding what's happening to the world. And collecting tons of guns and ammunition. Oh, it's okay, Soren. We don't have to watch any more of that at the moment. Alright, so
where to?
Now I have to determine what I'm going to do.
Let's go.
It's like, I don't even think it's a very big game. Like how long is Parasite? Like how long to beat? How long to beat Parasite Eve? The main story plus all the side quests is about 12 hours. If you're completionist, about 31 hours. As in, you've done everything that can be done and gotten 100%. It takes about 31 hours. And a big portion of that 31 hours is probably spent in the Chrysler building at the end of the game. Like speed running through that damn thing. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, if you notice, this main story on average is about 9.5 hours. Main story plus sides about 12 hours. So as you can see, it doesn't really there's not a lot of side content other than that Chrysler building that is time consuming, because it's more like it's got like this very Resident Evil style to it, where you go in, it's like one of the first dungeons, I guess, or maps would be a park. Let's see, you just go through the park and there's monsters in the park You fight your way through it similar to like you would do a map where you're playing Resident Evil, but instead of like the clunky aiming mechanics in that, you're using turn-based RPG action sort of mechanics to fight. So, you know, imagine Resident Evil, but with RPG menus and magic powers. All right. But yeah, if you like Resident Evil and you like RPGs, I think you'll love Parasite Eve. I think that's I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, and I think yeah, so it's like very Resident Evil atmosphere.
Please help. I say that is enough.
But with like a more in-depth story, like an RPG, and RPG like combat with a more Resident Evil-ish style theme. Even though you're not like going through hordes of zombies, as you notice, like one of those monsters I showed you in that first clip, that was kind of licorice. If you look at it, it's almost sort of like a liquor. There's a lot of various monsters of various types, though, like not just that.
Hey, mister.
I'm having a hard time deciding what to do.
I say that is enough.
Let's see. Really? Something up?
Right now.
All right.
I say that is enough.
We're gonna spend one day passing time by traveling and fishing.
A monster for a king.
Is it Luis
And then we're gonna check the world at night. There won't be any changes, so it won't take long. Then after that, we'll pretty much just pass the time to the boss by doing. Then after that, I'm gonna go to the dungeon that I just was in, and double check that for stuff I missed and get a bunch of class experience. This strange fate you and Louise share. It's time it was brought to a proper end. If you have any loose ends, tie up first, lad. Now is the time. I'll take you anywhere and everywhere you want to go. Don't be shy about it. Just say the word. All right. So let's save here. Then we're gonna go travel on the water. Water. A few of the
Time for the old
yeah, I don't really have to go over. I think I've explained it pretty well, actually.
Now then.
I think Resident Evil meets RPG meets more diverse monster set than just zombies. Equals Parasite Eve.
Oh, here that's...
Alright, so...
Up for a challenge, eh?
I just need to travel in the water. Water!
Let's see.
But not battle anything.
That's
it's important that I don't
go?
battle anything.
What? You're sure? You're sure?
You just said there's nothing to do there. What the
That's
hell?
where you want to go. It's your call.
It won't let me go to that dungeon. That's so weird. What about here? Can I not return to this one? Wow.
What's that about?
Why is it even an option then?
That's... Oh, 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 oh,
That's some bullshit is what I think I should be saying.
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Let's be off.
Well, that puts a hamper on that plan.
What to
A damper on it? I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Why would it lock me out of backwards progress in that and then lock me out of the dungeon after the fact?
Hey!
What a stupid way to design the game.
All good.
To me...
Seriously. What the hell is the point in that?
Here's how it's done.
You...
The Orb-Wise Path. A cave on an old time...
I meant to do fishing. The whole point of me doing this was to do fishing. Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't matter that much.
Okay then. Wrap.
It was the pastime by fishing, which would allow me to make more of the really good meals that are insanely good. But it's okay. Alright, so now we check around at night.
Hey!
When the dust clears, how about we have a party? A proper parapet bash. We'll cook up a storm, sing, drink, laugh until the whole city's shaken. It's the laughs I want to remember.
I believe in you.
The city has regained a measure of calm. I am certain it is former energy and industry shall soon follow. That damn family of rats. Dirty rats.
Well, pardon? What do you want to do?
Luis is the only one there.
Please help as much as you can.
This is all right.
The only nighttime stores I need to check are basically one per town.
See?
Yeah, that's it really. Just pass the time, I guess.
Please help as much.
I can't believe it doesn't let me return to that dungeon. That is pointless. Like,
All right then.
what the fuck?
Where to? I'm asking you. Oi! Ta! Hit!
What in the blazes? You there? Luis is the only one left. It's only a great plan for the town. I say that is enough. I guess it's over.
Please help as much as you can.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Will you fight for Count Luis?
I'm gonna Google search that.
That's enough out of you.
With things looking this dire, the people are starting to hoard all they can, and the merchants naturally are driving all the prices up. I'm trying to control what I can on the merchant side, but there are no knowing how long this will last. I'm counting on you.
Is it Luis after?
I say that is enough. I'm counting on you. Please help. It will be Lord Luis before too long. What in tarnation's going on? You little bastard. What in the...
Are you having a laugh?
All right.
Well, we ought to leave it in.
Really?
I'm gonna look this up, but first I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back. No floofing. All right, let's see. Alright, where's my controller? Oh wait, I don't need that yet. I'm gonna look up this whole skybound avatar place and try to figure out why I can't. Hey, no, hold on, I want to grab one more thing. All right, I'm back. Let's see. All right, let's see what this person says. First page. Control F, sky bound. Skybound. Next page then. Skybound. Nothing. Page after that. Skybound. All right. What the heck is this? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any information about this. Like, they, for some reason, just lock you out of the dungeon forever. For no reason. Other than just bad design choices, I guess. This is literally the only dungeon I would care to return to. So I have no desire to do anything anymore.
All right then.
Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything, so let's just pass time, I guess, by sleeping. I wonder if a bunch of other people slept. I wish it actually properly separated these out. Were most people really in their 80s?
What now?
How do you even look at levels? There it is.
Where to? All right then. Where to?
Let's go!
All right then.
Let's go!
Who's this person?
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Oh, come off it.
If you'd like.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is it a fairy? Goodness me, to think that one in a village full of people. Are you a friend of a fairy? If so, I hope to plan on living a long time if you hope to stay together.
What are you talking about?
What are you getting at? I mean, I do want Ichiban to live a long time, but oh dear, have you never heard of the tale of the old Parapus and the fairy? It's very popular in these parts. It's a story of a bond stronger than reason itself between a fairy and a person, not all. What have you expect from them? A connection, huh? I mean, it's a sounds like it relates to something, blah blah blah.
Now, 'tis certainly so.
There once was a poor Parapus girl who lived deep within the mountains. There was a few children in the age, and she was lonely. One day, the girl was playing in nearby woods, and she met a fairy bathed in sparkling light. The little girl had dreamt her whole life of having a friend, and with eyes agleamed begged the fairy to be her first. But the fairy huffed and refused, turning her nose up at the little girl. "No way," she said. "You people die just as we're getting to know you." The girl was crestfallen, but neither was she a quitter. Day after day, she took the forest and played in the vicinity of the fairy. In a way, she found happiness in those days, but it was not to be, for near the forest was a village, and in that village lived a haughty and proud something lord, with a fortune amassed with his people, and he lived in luxury and comfort. And yet the lord was near the end of his days, and there was nothing he feared more than death. He searched long and hard for the means to escape it, and one day the lord heard a rumor of a village about a fairy in the forest who had lived for nearly 1,000 years. The cogs in the lord's creaky old mind began to turn. He would find the fairy and boil her into an elixir that would grant him eternal life. The lord led his troops personally to capture the fairy. Who should they bump into but the little Parapus girl? They asked if she had seen a fairy in the forest, and she went white as a sheet. The old lord knew in an instant that she knew something. In the most gentle voice he could muster, he offered her a deal. "Tell me where this fairy is," he said, "and if you are honest, I shall reward you well." Oh dear me, look at the time. I should be getting home soon. Come again another day, and I'll tell you the rest of the story, won't you? Yeah, you're stopping there. I wanted to know what happened, but she's right. We can't stay out forever.
All right.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 7 days remain.
Try not to die.
I want your money. Save your damn dog.
It'll be fine.
Pardon?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I'm just passing time doing random things. None of it matters anymore. They won't let me return to the only dungeon I want to return to. So, I don't give a fuck. Say, lad, are you the one going by Prince these days? No, that's nay chance someone if so famous would be in a place like this. Just between you and me, Materia milk is top class and good for you. There's a rumor that some of the royal family is self-swore by it. Why is it curiosity I see on your face? I tell you. What if you would help me with the milking? I'd share it a bit with you, I say. We'll help with the milking. If the farm life really calling your name, be gentle with the cow, though. You had a Big Mac? McDonald's? I haven't had McDonald's in 1,000 years. Hope you enjoyed it. It's that simple. This just squeeze left and right udder. In the order I say. Squeeze right, left, right. Go ahead. Right.
Right.
What? What happened?
Right.
Trying to advance the fucking dialogue and the game won't even it like auto advances because the damn stupid programming is done by dumbasses who won't even let you return to a dungeon.
What now?
Hey! Wanna try?
Got it.
Give it your best.
Right, right, right.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Oh, amazing work.
Well done. Be on your way now. And don't forget your fresh squeezed milk. Certainly no expert, but it seems it went well.
All right. Well then. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh, come on, Fred. Ah, it is, sir.
Right?
Now. Tis certainly so.
I believe we left off with the old lord asking the Parapus about the whereabouts of the fairy. Little girl had a good sense of knowing the old lord had only ill intent for the fairy. She stood firm, quiet as a mouse, telling him the truth. You see, would he be betrayal of her friend? The lord quickly lost his patience, muttering, "This is why I loathe children." He took his sword in hand and raised it above her. But before he took her life, well, there came a mighty roar.
What?
Oh, you scared the crap out of me. The fairy in the forest had spoken. A beast that charged forward, saving the girl. The lord screamed in terror, much as you did, and fled into the distance. The fairy came forward in a rage. "How can you be so careless with your life?" she asked. But the girl didn't shrink from the fairy in the slightest. Tears in her eyes, she looked to the fairy and said, "Because I would never betray the only friend I have." Shocked, the fairy recoiled and considered her words. Then the fairy whispered, "If you want to be my friend, you have to promise that you won't die so easily." With the lord gone, peace came to the forest, and the girl lived as a friend to the fairy until she was old and gray, many more moons than your average Parapus commoner. But no matter how long we might live, our lives are still but the blink of an eye to a fairy. The fairy was there in her final moments, and she said to her, "Thank you for keeping your promise." With a sad smile, she left her friend's side for the last time.
What do you think?
The end. The story came to mind when I saw you two. It's not every day a fairy forms such a deep connection with someone. After all, we are friends and fairies for all but a moment to them, but that doesn't mean those years count for nothing. I never considered the differences in our lifespan, but now that I can, I do. What?
All right.
Now that I do, I do? I don't know. Something like that. Now that I have, I do? I don't know. She said something like that.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 6 days remain.
Here you are.
It'll be fine.
Pardon?
All right, then. Where to?
Let's go. Don't push it, mate.
Come on, B. That's the way. Hey, you.
What a tick. Are you the one claiming to be the prince? Nah, can't be. My mind must be playing silly buggers again. Anyway, ever dive into the sea before, mates? Way deeper than you expected, I'd wager. Us men of the sea measure our courage by seeing how deep we can dive. Care to test your mettle? Let's see which of us can dive deeper together. If you beat me, I'll reward you.
Wait.
You left into the ocean. If I don't dive deeper than him, I'll lose. Do whatever it takes to win, but not if it means you die.
Oi, let's go. Congrats.
No for surfacing for that long, me gobsmacked. Alright. Never thought you'd dive deeper than me. Brilliant, bruv. Here's your promised reward.
Nice job.
Nice work, though you have me worried that you were going to drown there for a moment.
All right.
What? I didn't even get a reward. Hey, how's it going, Union Gamer? He's like, here's your reward. He gave me nothing.
All right, then. Where to?
Thanks for nothing, I guess.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
I'm just passing time, by the way, Union Gamer. I was gonna return to the previous dungeon. What? Oh, this guy's hanging out here now. I missed him.
Greetings.
Well, you're busy as ever, I tell you. Me, but do you have need of my deception? Sorry, I mean no rush. Even I can't wait to contribute to this new world, what you're creating.
Greetings.
This is what they call the final showdown, yes? If during it, since you can't win, go get the hell out of there. A fair and foolish honest fight is more your style. I'm not worried though. You're more stubborn than I am, after all.
Lovely day out. Damn it all. Hello, one. Come on, sir. Get back.
You there?
So you're the rumored crew who crossed the sea in the Gauntlet Runner. There's no use in dissembling. I saw it with my own eyes, and so what did you do on that island? We were there to steal the relic. It's a long story. I have nothing but time. Could you tell me what happened? It's not that I doubt your intentions. I simply wish to know what happened on the island.
Well, well.
The dragon god, the priestess's sacrifice. Are you trying to stop them? You saved the village from its predicament, and its name is now Eteria. I like the sound of it. That was a story beyond what I could ever have imagined, but I am pleased my suspicions have been proven wrong. Earlier you said you doubt our intentions, but you still believe in us, either? Do not think ill of me. I am one who lives outside of the island. No matter where I go, as a pagan, I am incapable of true assimilation and have faced my share of persecution. We are not your enemy.
It'll be fine.
So it would seem, at the very least, you have earned the village chief's trust. Because of our tribe and our religion, we Mysteri have all experienced betrayal. The more you are betrayed, the more difficult it becomes to trust others, and so we entrust our hopes and dreams into that island. But from your story, it barely resembles the paradise I had envisioned. It is not that I am discouraged, rather I feel I now understand. Our teachings tell us to have faith in the gods that reside in all things, and surely among those things, people are included as well, people like you. So thank you. As a believer, I have learned something of great value today.
All right.
If you have time, I would enjoy hearing more tales of your adventures on that island, all places you've been.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 5 days remain.
5 days? Damn. It's taking forever.
Okay?
Right.
Pardon?
You mean 4 days? She's saying 4 now.
Luis is the only one left.
All right then.
Isn't he?
Where to?
Let's go.
We all believe in him.
Don't push it, Matt. Oh.
I heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this island? And not very much. Ah, a wise answer. A fool would boast knowing and feel no need to ask further questions. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere, do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. The Mysteri history lesson, huh? You know we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about their culture.
Okay, then. I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years. What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families? Then precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to the breaking of its bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity. That's why you all want to sacrifice her? It's not so simple. We may have been able to continue passing the role of priestess on to the future generations as normal if disaster hadn't struck. 10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child. And her parents, who were the previous chief and priestesses, went ahead to the temple. They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around that time the Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Edeni and the Lady Yufa as a result. Thus, the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present.
Thank you.
Well then, does this knowledge at all change your perspective on the island? Let's speak again, if you should choose.
All right then. Where to?
Wait, she's available at night too?
Let's go.
We all believe in him.
Don't push it, mate.
Oh. Really?
How would... Don't push it, mate.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Excuse me.
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
Hello, hello.
Time for the final battle. At last, I can tell from the look on your face. The way we were having to go at each other on the other candidate feels like forever ago now. Still, looking back on it, it was an honor to get my arse kicked by you.
You there?
Oh my, what sort of eccentric would go out of their way to speak with me? Closer inspection, I can see you're an Elden, are you? Are you hoping some rapport with a member of another downtrodden tribe? Not just a whim. We've each had similar pains to endure. Perhaps you sense we are kindred spirits, especially here in the Altaberry, the seat of the Sanctism. Would you like to know how we Mysteri survive in this city?
You see.
You may already be aware, but once we were many Mysteri who called Altaberry home. However, ever since things and annexation, the vast majority were persecuted and given an ultimatum: either leave the city or convert to Sanctism. You mean there are Mysteri in Altaberry who ended up becoming Sanctus? That's correct. I've had to evade the law at times, but I remain faithful to the Mysteri ways and to the shadow, even in the city. We may be treated and we may be treated as heathens wherever we go, but the contempt we experience here is almost tangible. Needless to say, the Sanctus treat us with scorn, but even the Mysteri who once shared our faith resent our presence now. Even the Mysteri. To be seen with me who raised suspicion they hadn't abandoned their old faith. It's not uncommon for Sanctus to pelt me with stones, but that pain is fleeting compared to the torment of using me as a litmus test of faith against my own kind. They'll press rocks into their hands, point in my direction, and dare them to hit me to prove they renounce the old ways. They do that. They do what? No, that's too cruel. The stones are bearable. It's the pain I see in my brothers' faces as they make the decision to throw the rock that truly stings. There are tears in their eyes, for the Mysteri people are quiet, peaceful life is all that we want. Nothing more. Alas, our fate and our desire to do nothing goes on hand in hand.
All right.
Yeah, the progenitors of the mustard condiment. I like mustard.
Goodbye.
I'd rather enjoy speaking with you all again sometime, so do. Yes.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 4 days remain.
Ready?
Sure.
And pardon?
All right, then. Where to?
Let's go!
Closer. Oh, I'm in it now.
What now?
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
In the name of justice!
Everybody's a royal now.
Do you need something?
We'll be able to tackle all the gauntlets we have offer up to gold tier. Considering we've seen you in the ranked, we might be more that the taken courage and stuff. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's give it a shot.
What'll it be?
Gold the furthest reaches.
Got it!
Leave it to me.
They're weak to fire!
I will not leave it to you, but I will leave it to Beaver.
Is there another
They're
way?
immune to light! Careful, everyone!
Let's go! Wind! Just one left!
Just took out
I'll
a whole
give
crew.
I'll show you.
Bravo!
This is giving me confidence.
Pierce attacks won't get through. Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away!
Wind!
That was surprisingly quick.
They're weak to fire! They're immune to light! Careful, everyone!
Lend me your strength!
Together then.
Darkness!
You hit their weakness!
Don't underestimate.
I call upon a royal soul! You got one!
You're
I
just
knew you could
I can do
it!
this.
Heed me!
Why does that dragon come out with a mean stock smile?
I feel a storm coming on!
How long do these battles go on for?
Don't rush this! Darkness won't work on them!
We'll do this together!
Darkness won't work, huh? How about this?
I'll lend a hand myself.
No holding back!
This'll be over soon enough. I'll show you.
They're weak to ice! Let's stop them cold!
Behold this power. This my
Great
thing.
job, Juna!
Even
Now
summoner.
they're weak to something new!
But I ask for your aid. I shall put all on the line.
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
30.
Yeah, their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
My strength.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment!
Wind!
No! A bunch of them!
You fucking cheating game.
Dancer.
The next one's yours.
This'll be a fast dancer. Great job, Judah.
I'd rather refrain from
All yours. Vida's power. Scour!
You hit their weakness. I'll give you the performance of a lifetime.
Vida's power.
Behold this power. Going for the weak spot.
I pray you're ready.
I channel my power.
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness.
I'm ready whenever.
All right, thanks.
If I gotta do 30, I might as well,
Wind!
You hit their weakness. This'll be over soon enough. Watch me. This might sting.
start using some MP items on them.
So slow.
Judah, careful! It looks like you've got several ailments.
I shall put all on the line.
What the fuck is up with these misses?
Okay, I'll hang back.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
Perhaps a standing ovation?
Why 30? That's too many fights.
Let's go. Wind!
You got him. Nice going, Captain.
Masked dancer. I think we all knew how that would go.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Scour! I think I'm getting used to this.
Ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
We'll do this together. No, this won't work. This'll do it.
Don't underestimate fast dancer. Going for the weak spot.
Job, Judah.
Even my
Now
here I
they're
go.
something new.
Come forth now. Perhaps I'm getting used to this.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
Freeze! Flare! The next one will fall just as easy. I won't hold back! Wind!
I think it's time for a bigger MP item for main character. He's getting quite a bit of MP usage.
Looks like they're weak to light. It looks like slash attacks won't do much against
I
them.
won't hold back! Wind!
Everyone dance from the combat music. Oh my god. So we're 1/3 of the way through apparently.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Wind!
That was surprisingly quick.
What?
Wind! Stay sharp!
Wow.
It's not
What?
over yet!
Why would you
Performance
miss?
of a lifetime.
Guess all it takes is the right motivation.
100 MP.
Be a waste to let this sit.
That helped.
Everyone is counting on me. I shall use
I knew
this.
you'd help.
Got tickled. Here I go. You better be ready.
Let's hurry on.
I'm missing a surprising amount of attacks, and I don't understand
totally
why.
fireproof. You better use something else.
Wind!
This is giving me confidence.
One of these guys again.
Won't hold back!
This I call upon a royal soul. Going for the weak spot.
I shall do my
Now
best.
they're weak to something new.
This should help.
I knew you'd help.
Stay insane in a fight. This one.
That helped.
My strength.
Yuba, we gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
Oh, I didn't realize I had this on her still. In fact, she doesn't have the right skills at all.
Let's not. Please, after you've been hit with some gas ailment. No, a bunch of them.
Be fortified.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, let's do this. I'll use this
Thanks.
one.
Become fort, royal soul!
You hit their weakness.
Don't
This is just what I need. This is my great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Take my fullest power. Please.
I knew you'd help.
Who should I beat down first? This one.
Thanks. Be hope I won't hold back! Wind!
Come on, let's keep going. That's it.
Oh, thanks for the extra turn. Wow.
Wind! Last one!
Just took out a
I'll
whole
give you
group.
the performance of a
This is just what I need.
Alright, halfway through apparently.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Let's go!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all
What?
in one fell swoop.
Why didn't it say that they'd reflect the wind? Sneaky bitch. I think there was something up.
Flare!
Perhaps I'm getting used to this.
Wind! Good. I continue to grow. Bring! Flare!
I could be spreading this all amongst all the other characters and doing
That was surprisingly quick.
which would be a lot more efficient using everybody's MP. But this is much faster. Main character's going first every single time, so using main character to
Wind!
do the majority of the killing
Behold this power.
allows me to get these fights over really fast. Because apparently there's 30 of them.
I think I'm getting used to it.
they've got. This is just what I need. It's my
Great job, Judah.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. No use holding back.
He knew you'd help. Stay in. Here I go.
Get wrecked!
Right in their weak spot.
Behold.
Beat him down.
I walk a
Basilio.
royal Vitus power. Scour!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
What? That attack!
Ow! Basilio's been hit with some kind of static attack.
Take my first
A
power.
bunch of them.
Be fortified.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm ready to the front. You better be ready. Ah!
Nice damage.
Let us focus on moving forward.
All right, 2/3 of the way through.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind!
The only battle that really takes any time is when those lions show up.
Too easy.
Yeah, the roar effect is pretty lame. Greatly increases the wielder's hit evasion at the start of the battle.
Vitus power. Wind! The next one will fall just as easy.
If they don't come up with any more difficult enemies than I've been facing, then I don't need to restore my MP anymore.
Perhaps I'm getting used to this.
They're
Oh.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them
Spoke
all in
too
one
soon.
fell swoop.
Hold on.
This doesn't work. We need a
Come
different
forth,
approach.
royal soul.
Behold this power. Going for the weak spot. I shall do my. I pray you're ready.
Here I go.
Basilio left him wide open.
Let's
Hit that new
Scour!
weakness.
What a lot.
Come forth, royal soul. Flare!
Might be Sorn.
That was surprisingly satisfactory.
I feel like I'm a speed runner.
Come forth, royal soul.
Halfway, even I had more to learn.
Come forth, royal soul. Just one left.
Just took out a
Okay.
half through. That's bravo.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Is the game super pixelated for anybody else more than normal?
Wind!
Soren's having some trouble with it. It might be my stream. I mean, I'm not dropping the bit rate, but sometimes I can't stream clearly.
Vitus power. Wind! Just one left.
Behold this power. That's all it takes is the right motivation.
Okay, Union Gamer says it seems fine for him.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Alright, here we go. 30th battle. That's all it is? Yeah, well.
Wind!
I think we all knew how that would go.
That's 30 wins. Even I'm exhausted, but we really did it.
Very nice.
Well done. You put up a pretty good fight in there, but that magic you used, where'd you learn the trick like that? But I shouldn't pry. Feel free to come and try again should you mood strike you.
All right.
That's all I get? 4 courage for doing 30 battles? I don't get any other reward? No items or anything?
All right.
Another day down.
Where to? Where to? All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Damn it all.
Louise, I can see it.
Hello.
Well, I'm glad you can at least watch on YouTube, son.
Hello again.
It is a thought-provoking folktale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, it reminded me of it. A folktale, sure.
Thank.
This will probably take up 2 days.
A long time ago.
Once upon a time, in a faraway village, there lived an old woman with a talent for making miraculous remedies, said to cure any illness. But the people of the village despised her medicine, which had a deeply unpleasant taste. It also had a terrible side effect, causing terrible pain, as though the entire body were being stabbed with needles. Some even told her I would rather die than endure such a fate. Still, they could not deny its effectiveness, and though they were reluctant, they sought her medicines when it was necessary. But one day a man came to the village. The man said, I can make better medicine than the old lady's woman's poison. And from his pocket he pulled a vial of sweet-smelling liquid and handed it to one of the sick. The sick man, who had been taking the woman's medicine for years, always looked ill. He eyed the vial with disgust, but after he quaffed it, his eyes widened into surprise. It tastes like sweet fruit, he said, and suddenly the pain and suffering of his malady vanished. The people were stunned by the medicine's effectiveness, and the villagers begged the man for all the medicine he had. It was not cheap, but they offered the man what money and crops they had. They grew furious with the old woman and as well. How dare you deceive us with poison disguised as medicine? They said. The woman looked as though she might deny the accusation, but then silently continued making her draughts. However, the people no longer were interested in her medicine. They shouted abuse at her, calling her a fraud, and eventually they drove her from the village. Ah, it is that time already.
All good.
Into the story for now.
All right. Well then.
So we know what we're doing tomorrow night at least.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 3 days remain.
How you feeling?
Should we do the daytime? I might do more of the other 2 Colosseums, the weaker ones. Nope. Never mind. I already finished it all. Okay.
We have to.
Pardon?
All right then. Where to? All right. Where to?
Wait, I don't remember a heart person there. Wait.
Let's go.
Can I talk to this person during the day?
Louise, I can see it.
Hello. You there?
We meet again, Elder. The tales of exploits are truly a source of inspiration for the hopes of the many tribes. Incidentally, the support of the others once more. I once force you, of course, rescuers of the poor. Here, take some money.
Many thanks, friend. May I speak?
Oh, yeah?
Until a few years ago, I was conducting magic igniter research, and I sincerely believe that these studies were used to benefit the development of the country. But after witnessing the countless horrific experiments sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minorities tribes are subjected to these experiments. They paid below living wages and wielded dangerous igniters. When I challenged the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it, even though they were only young children among the subjects, and it's our burden to bear for creating those things. Is that what led you to activism? I hope you regret what you. Is that what you led you to activism? I hold no illusions that I can atone for my crimes or be forgiven for them, but it is clear that to me I must do. I always believed that igniters would make the lives of people easier, and in fact many do benefit from them, but it's all wrong if the weak are sacrificed for the sake of the convincing of others. From that belief I began to cause the donations I receive are contributions near the recruitment center, and I do this ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments.
All right.
Wait, the recruitment center is right there on the bridge?
Well then. All right then. Where to? Where to?
Let's go.
And I'm going fast as I can. Still taking forever to get these last days out of the way.
Louise, I can see it.
Hello.
Trying to do new content while I'm at it though, instead of just sleeping. Do you still remember the tale? It was the old woman that made the medicine. I believe that blah, 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 blah. All right, rest of the tale.
Then,
and as a group of all the villagers sick drank the medicine that the newly arrived man had brought to with him. Doing so made their pain vanish into euphoria. Soon as even though those good health started to partake in the miracle medicine, they soon discovered that the effects were not long-lasting. Illness that appeared to have been cured soon relapsed. And worse still, the afflicted found their symptoms even more painful than before. "We need more medicine," the sick cried. The medicine man, now in short supply, raised... I'm getting a very different moral to the story than what they're trying to teach, by the way. I'll explain after we're done. And yet the sick continue to pay what he asked, despite its effects growing weaker and weaker, until finally the village was too poor to pay. The man disappeared, leaving the sick within, writhing in agony behind him. "The old woman was true to us," someone whispered, and the villagers went and find her and begged for her forgiveness. The old woman did not blame the villagers, simply handing them the bitter medicine. This time the sick endured the terrible effects and began to recover. The villagers asked this woman, "Why did you save us? Did we not deserve punishment for rejecting you?" Quietly the old woman replied, "If a life can be saved, I would save it. The old woman continued to treat those who were suffering, asking for nothing in return, and eventually came to celebrate as a healer king. Some believe the healer king was one of the Mysterii, although voicing such heresy is forbidden in the Sanctus Church. I hesitate to speak of these things like this, given my position, and I couldn't say why, but I felt like it was a tale you needed to hear. But much like the old woman's medicine, the truth often leaves a bitter taste. Such is my thought on the matter anyway. I can't even imagine what the Sanctor is going through right now to be telling you this.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm not beating this tonight. Not skipping movie night. I already knew I wasn't beating it when they locked me out of like returning to the dungeon, and Louise like ran like a bitch for the 5th time or whatever the fuck it was.
Which shall see the
And he's like, I am all powerful and you cannot defeat me. Now I run away like a bitch. Okay, sure.
This here.
I can't beat you except for all the times I've beaten you. Sure.
So,
the day of the hero draws close. Regardless of whether you're feeling excitement or dread, today will be the last day we have to prepare ourselves. Tomorrow we take on Louise, and the next day the new king will be decided. The world Louise wants must never come to be. That much is certain. I am confident that we will succeed. We are bolstered by by each other's strength, while Louise must stand on his own. Let us live well on this final day. One moment. So no matter what, how new king is decided, it may greet the dawn and a smile on our heart, with a smile on our hearts.
It's time.
Tomorrow is our final battle. If you need to get ready, today is the day to do it.
Right.
Don't forget to turn in any requests you might have been sitting on. Like what requests? What are you talking about? There's nothing. I got nothing, woman. You're locking me out of all my damn progress.
Pardon?
Luis is the only one left.
All right then.
There's a sale on the final day. How big is the sale? Is it like one of those double sales? Nope, doesn't look like it. Just a normal big sale.
You smile. Yeah. Don't push.
Pardon?
All right then.
Let's see. What can we do here?
Where to? All right. Where to? Where to? Where to?
All right, that's good.
Where to?
Let's go.
Leave it, mate.
Let's listen to this final person here. If they have a two-parter and they're not available at night, then too bad.
Wow.
My daughter requested a cat-like snowman. I know it may be a bit complicated, but I'm counting on you. So we're building a snowman for him. It's going to be a cat-like snowman.
Really?
A snow cat. We've got our work cut out for us. Let us give it a shot. Let's start with the body. Oh, well, I want to know. I want to make it perfect the first time because we don't got another chance at this. So, metaphor. Cat-like snowman. Gasp. You can actually make all snowmen. All right, so let's let me share this video with you guys by this fella called Buffmaster. So there's more than cat snowman. So if you take a slender body, fast forward please, and then triangular ears, hyper realism. This is probably the cat. Yep. Oh no, ho ho, the streamlined body, those perky ears, that elaborate fur pattern. It's a kitty. Wow, it's so cute. That's it. It's a very picture of adorable cat. You're something else, I tell you. Thank goodness, everyone seems happy with your creation. Yeah! There's something interesting that we can create though, so that's why I went ahead to pull up the video, guys, because there's more than that. So, oh, slender, this is not going to be it then, because it said a slender body. There's no way. Long nose. What? Long nose? What's your mental image of a cat? I'd sure love to see it. Make it feel alive. Feel alive. A snow cat? Can we really pull that off? I mean, artistically, oh boy. Guess we won't know unless we try. I think we did it. There, a snowman. This is commonplace, run-of-the-mill ice sculpting. Wow, a snowman. Indeed it is. It's a classic plain snowman, very by the book. Well, met everyone's expectations. That's good, at least. He's crying. What the fuck? But here is the surprise one, guys. All right, here we go. Pointy head scarf. It didn't do the paunchy body. It skipped the paunchy body option. Make it feel alive. Oh wait, there's audio. There's audio. It's making a sound clearly, so let's.
I don't know if you can.
What should we do?
Say.
How's that snowman coming? Oh my! To round about pot belly, the silly expression, and the dramatic blue headscarf. It's so cute.
It's incredible.
I can't fathom how you did it, but it's adorable. The quaintness is cute, and it looks like it's a spring into motion at any moment. Simply marvelous.
Hey.
I'm not sure what you were going for, but hey, looks like they love it. That's really... Yeah! Oh wow, that seems to be the best one. Look how much it gave you. Yeah, that gave you the best reward, apparently. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna make the cat. Small and slender. Sure.
Right?
Triangular nose. Point-wise, it looks like Jack Frost is better. Hyper-realism.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey there, how's that snowman coming? Oh, the streamlined body, those perky ears, that elaborate fur pattern. It's a kitty. Wow, so cute. That's it, the very picture of an adorable cat. You're something else, I tell you.
All right.
Thank goodness, everyone seems happy with your creation. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see, I think you get one more point of imagination if you go with the Jack Frost. Doesn't matter, cat. Cat is obviously the better option. We finally have Lords of Oceania and Montario on board. Both are rotten to the core mind, but all the same, they remain the sovereign lords and principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence on connections. We'll have them speak out against the rioting in the cities and should help contain the situation, if only a little. Nice work, Betlin. It's not the first time I've thought this, Ichiban, but I'm glad I have met you and they stand beside me now. I've always had a rebellious streak, you know. I was a fire under the church's heels, but as soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I relented. I was just avoiding confrontation, learning a bit too late that maybe I've wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn the and face it. Yes, well, meeting you showed me that what I wanted to be is in this world, and those who struggled deserve to know the truth. Who have access to information unfettered without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
What? He clearly gave slant and bias the whole game. The struggle, the anxiety, it was caused Magla to swell up from the heart, and facing those fears is what turns Magla into magic. I mean, he was unbiased-ish through most of it, actually, but he went super hard biased near the end. I wish people could learn that it's unnatural. It's natural to feel anxiety and not something to be afraid of. Right, but an incredibly very tiny, absolute minuscule chance that Louise uses his brand of magic to whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn me into a human. Why, I'd rip my heart right out of my own chest, show him then and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster. Careful what you wish for. I admire your spirit. But don't actually do that. Oh, believe me, I'd rather not. Not in the slightest interest in seeing what the color of my own heart is. Well, tomorrow is the grand finale.
See you later.
If you've all the final things that you say anymore, best to do it now. I'd hate for you to head to your big to-do with regrets. Does anyone actually have any final things to say? Yeah, I might not get a chance again. You might spend time with someone. Oh wait, we have to choose who to spend our final night with? Is that what's about to happen? It's probably our last chance to relax. I suggest talking to everyone so you can push forward with no regrets. And while we're at it, if you have any complete quests... What? What? Why is there a bond option with every single person?
All right then.
Oh,
What is this? Boulder Dash. What is this? Alright. With that, that's going to be it for today.
What now?
Because I think what I'm going to do is, if I can only spend time with one of them, then I'm just going to reload and spend time with every single one of them. and then we'll do the final dungeon. Oh, I can talk to everyone? Okay, cool. I don't have to reload then. That's awesome. But that's what we'll start out with tomorrow, is doing our final bond talk with everybody. That's
Where to?
So we have Brigitta and Maria in here. Barden. If I talk with Brigitta and she doesn't have her fucking dog back, I'm gonna light her ass on fire. All right, we're gonna do something. Barden, Alonso. What? Not a single person there. And Katharina. And then of course the main normal people. I did not expect the final day to have this, so we saved already. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Looks like tomorrow is gonna be the day. I thought today was the day, but it was pretty evident that pretty soon after starting the stream that today was not gonna be the day. But tomorrow surely is the day. So I hope to see you guys there. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square, and take care of yourselves. I'm gonna head into the Discord and do some movie night, and try to get healthy if you can, and stay healthy if you already are. All right, good night everyone. Bye.